Welcome to That's the Thing 2 Overture, episode 127. I am Kevin.
No, I'm Nolan.
Drew's not here. He's going out to dinner.
Yeah, he's being like, normal.
Well, sometimes you go out for dinner. Sometimes you just gotta, you get like your restaurant, you make your reservations, and you gotta go out there.
Yeah.
No, you gotta do it. I mean, I don't know about that. But so Nolan, what have you been up to? You've been skonging? You've been doing that skong?
No, not yet.
I also have not
That's
skonged.
I do have it where I'm like essentially where I'm looking at my Steam who's playing and it's everyone playing it.
Yeah, see, I have to. I really want to play it, but I have to finish up Spider-Man 2 because I have to finish up my plate. And listen, if I would have known Hollow Knight would have come out now, I would not have started Spider-Man 2 like a month ago. But I didn't know. And it's one of those things where if I started Hollow Knight, then I'm not going to finish Spider-Man.
Yeah, all right, listen, I had time for prayer. Then yeah,
Yeah, but
I'd be playing it now.
it's a good. I like Spider-Man 2. I finally got to where Peter Parker has Venom powers, and they're really fun. Because you can he has like Venom trigger, where you hit the buttons and then he gets Venom moves, and it's like, oh, that's cool.
The suit just like glob on you.
Oh, it's so cool because like you're
It
fighting
is pretty awesome.
and you activate it, and then like all your tentacle, like your attacks get tentacle attacks, and you get like Venom finishers. And you're like, man, this is really cool. I hope they're not going to take it away from me at 2/3 during the game, which I know they're going to. Because like we know, listen, this game has been like a third of the way you get the Venom powers. And then at 2/3 of the way, Peter's gonna fight Venom, and then he's gonna get the Venom off of him, and then you're gonna fight Venom for the last third of the game. I mean, like, that's how it's gonna happen.
Yeah, every time.
I mean, that's just it, and it's sad because I think the it's really cool. And if I have to go back to using like his like Spider-Man legs, like the Doctor Octopus fake legs on him, I don't know. It's not going to be as good.
I'd like the idea of like once you finish the game, there's going to be a thing that's like, well, you got a little bit of Venom left, so you can use some of it.
I assume there's going to be some kind of like either non-canon, yeah, just use it, or he's going to inject himself with like fake venom to just so your skill tree doesn't go away. I have a sneaky like it might pull in the anti-venom kind of symbiote where it's like, here, you have this, it's the same thing.
Now you have white goo instead of
Yeah,
black goo.
you have your get him with your white goo, which is like, okay, that's cool. Thanks, Spider-Man. It's also like the Miles plot in that game I think is really dumb. Because the whole Miles plot is like he's nervous about writing a college entrance essay or whatever. And I'm like, Miles, you shouldn't be struggling with this and like for 40 reasons.
Yeah.
Also, he wants to go to college to do like DJ music or like hip hop music. I'm like, Miles, you don't need to go to college for that. You can just be Spider-Man and then do like your sick beats on the. You're not
On the side, yeah.
like you're already doing it. They're not going to teach like they're not maybe some music theory, but you could find it. You could deal with like Miles. You don't need to have this freak out about going to college. Like you only need to go to college if you need like lawyer, doctor, like one of those kinds of things.
If you're doing like a real profession.
Or scientist, like there's
Yeah.
like Peter Parker's like, I'm gonna go to college and be a physicist or an engineer or something. I'm like, yeah, I get it, I get that.
Yeah.
But Miles, you're
No,
like,
listen.
you're going into the arts. That's just gonna get you student debt. And if I know anything about Spider-Man, is that Spider-Man doesn't do well with debt. It goes bad for him. Miles, you don't.
Is that what is it? Yeah, listen, you got to make sure you get your rap degree. All right, with your
you need to go
with
to
your minor
you
in
need
hip
to
hop.
take out your loans to take your rap degree, Miles. And I'm like, Miles, you don't need to do Miles. Like, also, we need to be real here, and this is my opinion. In at least the MCU Spider PS3 kind of Spider-Man situation, where if there are supervillains on the regular, if like enough, let's just say the Marvel like Spider-Man, he has a rogues gallery. If you have a rogues gallery of supervillains, then sorry, that's your job now. You have to be like you gotta be Spider-Man full time.
Oh yeah.
Like you can't you don't get to be like, yo, I want to be like my cool rap producer and then do Spider-Man. Like no, Miles, you got to do Spider-Man 24/7. And
Here's the problem. He had his in the like side game. He had his with great power comes great responsibility moment, and now he's just like, well, I don't know if I wanna.
I don't know, Dad got killed, and I'm really angry.
Yeah.
I want to kill Mr. Negative. And I'm like, Miles, just don't do it. And that's my biggest problem here. Like the Peter plot where he's getting like having conflicting where his best friend's back and he doesn't know what the Venom suit is and what it's doing to him. Like I get that.
Yeah.
Like I understand that because Peter's trying to like Peter wants to do like, I just want to do like charity science work and maybe not be Spider-Man. Like I get that. But Miles, you're like, I don't want to be Spider-Man because I need to throw up my mixtape on I need to
On
throw it on
Spotify.
Spotify. I'm like, Miles, that's not good enough.
Well, it's fun.
That's not like also Miles, you seem to know a lot about like science and stuff. Like, I'm sorry. But also part of like your Spider-Man great power, like I know how much you want to be rap god Miles Morales, but you seem to know about like physics and stuff. Cause you're doing like
I'm beyond.
like you're
No, yeah,
like
you're smart.
you're smart, Miles. You have to do smart things. You're gonna be like Miles. We're gonna need you to like research how like in. I've seen Peter's like the charity thing where they're trying to work on like solar panel efficiency. Like Miles, guess what you're doing? You're either being Spider-Man and punching like villains and goons and evil monsters in the face, or you're gonna be in a lab. Like that's what you have to do. If Miles, you can choose not to be Spider-Man if you're in like the cancer research lab. Like you got two choices. That's it. You gotta be web slinging, or you gotta be slinging genomes to try to figure out how to prevent leukemia. That's it. I still like the game though. It's fun to swing around.
Listen, the gameplay is always
Oh,
fun.
it's I like the game. I like
It's fun. It's okay to punch and hit sometimes, then
yeah.
sometimes it kind of sucks, but
I, I
overall it's okay.
I think the thing that messes me up the most is that the Batman Arkham system has trained me to press counter on triangle, and in this game they put counter on L1, and it Fs me up
Oh yeah.
every single time, and I don't like it. I'm like, no, triangle counter. But it's still, I enjoy it. I think it's good. I think it's one of those where like I can see you put like $300 million in this game and you really didn't need to, because there's a lot of stuff where I'm like I appreciate that you gave me this hyper detailed interior of the Harlem jazz music hip hop museum, but did I really need to walk through there? like
Yeah.
like you probably could have saved a cool $1 million of just having like a cutscene where Miles gives his mom a hug and they say we saved the culture center, instead of being like, nah, you got to look at this hyper detailed drum set. And I'm like, I don't know if that was the best use of dev resources there. I'm just
It's still
saying.
like my favorite moment. I mean, I don't like it in those games where they're always put in a slow section where you have to walk around and look.
I don't. Yes, it's like I'm
That's
not.
when that game becomes the worst.
I don't want to ride a bicycle as Peter Parker. I'm not thrilled about this. This is not what I'm here for. I'm here to just to web sling. I also think that the glider is a bit counterintuitive because it's too good, but then I'm just gliding everywhere.
It's the best way to get around.
Yeah. I also don't think the story has the emotional pathos of Spider-Man 1. I didn't play Miles Morales. Does Miles Morales have that emotional pathos?
No.
Okay.
It's all right.
Well,
It's
of
not great
course.
though.
Well, also there is a huge like. Let's not discuss the huge problem on the wall, which is Spider Verse is the better Miles Morales story in all aspects. Like Spider Verse 1 and Spider Verse 2 Part 1. That's like peak Miles Morales. And I'm playing this and I'm like, okay, like it's fine, but you're not that Miles. I really like that Miles, but it's just I don't know. Also, I don't like that the costumes are share the same resources as your upgrades. I'm never a fan of that. Costumes should be their own tokens.
I do hate that.
Because like
I don't know. I could
I
have done something better with it.
it's a weird game because even though I'm complaining about all this stuff, I'd still probably give it like a 9 out of 10. Great job. But it's just I'm complaining a lot about it. I'm like, I don't know.
No, like it's a great game. It just if it could use a little more, it'd be perfect, or it'd be a lot better.
I think there's like the Spider-Man switching gimmick. I don't know should not have been there because I feel like they should have either committed to just Peter or just Miles. Because
I think
like
it should have been a Peter story, and then if you complete the Peter story, then you get to do the Miles story, which is everything he was doing
yeah,
at the same time.
that could have been like a scenario A, scenario B. I think that could have been better because at this point it kind of feels like I'm just swapping between them for side quests, but there's no reason. Like Miles could ride the electric bicycle in the park. There's nothing stopping him from doing that, and there's nothing stopping
Yeah,
Peter Parker from going into like the Mysterio zone and punching the bad man. Like he could do, and I don't. I feel if it feels it's really wonky. I do like Miles' powers though. I do like him, even though I kind of don't like that Miles has electric powers. I think that's like a little much.
so here's what I'd like. I'd like him to have electric powers and invisibility, but he's not as strong as Peter
That
though.
would make more sense. I'm just saying
Yeah,
like if it feels like there's no trade-offs. It's like you have all the abilities of Spider-Man and like double. You have two extra powers, and I don't like.
yeah.
You need to either be weaker or something where like your punches you don't like. Maybe Miles just doesn't have super strength. Like he just doesn't have it. Miles punches as strong as a normal human, but then he can zap you and turn invisible. So
He's
there's like
yeah,
differences.
he's like a little weaker, and he's got a little less. He's not as durable as Peter.
Yeah, which is why he
Like
could
something
go
like that. That'd be
invisible.
perfect.
But he's like Miles, you're just an upgrade. You got all of it. I even think you're like not that as the game kind of, at least in this game. I'm like you're not even like you're about like I don't know 2/3 as smart as Peter. You're not stupid.
No, yeah, like you can figure some stuff out.
You're doing like chemistry crap that like I couldn't do. A lot of this stuff in this game, Miles just kind of does. I'm like, I don't think I could do that. He's just like, nah. Let me configure like this like exhaust ethylene whatever, and then I'm gonna track it. And I'm like, Miles, I couldn't do that. That's like really smart. Yeah,
I want someone stupid to have the spider powers at this point.
or just
I feel
someone
like
who
that.
couldn't like who couldn't like whenever they see a robot bird like hack the terminal and then like reach inside and then be like all right now I found where I'm gonna follow it home. I'm like Miles, that's significant.
Come on.
You also have like your smart guy on like the laptop who's just telling you what to do too. Miles, just be a superhero. Just be a
Yeah,
superhero
come
full
on.
time. Come on. I understand great power comes great responsibility, but like you got to just do it. Gotta bite
Like
that bullet.
you can join a team and get paid, and then it's not you doing it all the time.
The Avengers would give you like Tony Stark and them. They could give you like rent. They could give you like I don't know
Yeah,
enough. Fine. The Avengers Tower is really big. They could give you like a room. Like here's your
there's like
room.
two to three teams in New York that he could join.
Yeah. The Fantastic Four could let you crash on the couch. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
They have
they're
an
like, yeah,
entire
in
building.
case, yeah, it's like in case one of the other Fantastic Four, we need another four.
Miles,
You
just hang out. Sometimes you might have to
know,
fight Galactus or the Mole Man or Doctor Doom.
no, you can take it though.
You could do it. Like and that's like I get the problem if there's no other superheroes, but to me like I think you just need to say, listen, I'm going to sell out, and we're going to have to do this full time. We're just going to have to do this full time. That's just going to have how it's going to be. That's what they do in Invincible.
Yeah.
Like that's just it. Rexplode ain't he's just living at that tower fighting bad guys. Adam Eve just doing whatever. Like you just gotta do it. That's
Good.
I'm also working through like the Invincible season 3, so I'm kind of also I got superhero on the brain because
Oh no, that's fair.
I can't play I cannot play my bug game.
Can't play my Bug Souls.
I cannot play it. I have a lot of complaining to do.
No, go ahead.
All right. I also because I watched a Mother's Basement video about isekai, and I didn't get to talk about this last time, but my problem with isekai is the same as the bear-proof trash can, which, as we all know, the bear-proof trash can's problem is that the smartest
So
bear,
human proof.
the smartest bear is smarter than the dumbest human,
That was human.
so you can't do it. And my problem with isekai is that what people I think watch isekai for, at least, and this is me because I've watched and read and dealt with several isekais, is you want to read the thing and feel like you're smart for solving the problem. Like you want to see like, oh, here's the fantasy world, and oh, I figured out the exploit or the loop to solve the problem. At
Wait a
least
second. Why didn't they think about this?
yeah, that like to me that's and it's that kind of self-fulfill because I don't think it is a power fantasy, but it's not like a pure power fantasy because it doesn't need to be isekai for that. Like we've had the harem show where it's like, oh, all the hot girls like you. And we've had like oh, you got the super cool power and you're fighting all the bad guys. But to me the isekai is purely I'm going to the alternate world and using my useless whatever knowledge to defeat it.
Okay, so it's okay. Here's how it is. It's harem is I'm the most handsome guy ever.
Yeah. Or
With
even if I'm
with
not the most
power,
handsome guy ever, I'm attracting
I
like
attract.
4 to 5
I'm so
girls.
attractive. It's the fantasy of I'm so attractive. With the like, I have this superpower.
Yeah.
I get this one power. It's I'm just so powerful. Like I'm so strong, and you guys don't even understand.
Yeah.
With isekai, it's I dude, guys, I'm so smart. In fact, I'm a genius. You don't even know it. I'm so
Listen,
smart. I figured this stuff out.
listen, it's society's fault.
It's the fantasy. Yeah, it's Danny's fault. I'm actually really smart. Okay, but just I'm not good in this situation. Give me a magic system, and I can show you how really smart I am.
Yeah, exactly. Like if only
No.
for I would be the Chad if only for existing in a system of Dragon Quest mechanics, then I would
Yeah.
be Chad. But my problem, so that's like to me layer 1, and layer 2 is that the story becomes less interesting or less isekai if the problem goes to the point of, well, I couldn't solve that.
Yeah.
So you lose that, and like sometimes you can turn into like a real story, and that's fine. Like one of my issues, my current only issue with Dungeon Crawler Carl, which I really like, is that the problems have gotten so complex that I'd be like, yeah, I'd be dead here. Like I'd just be dead. I'd be dead in like book 3. But but the isekai, you don't want to be dead in book 3. You want to be like, nah, I'd be crushing it.
No, I want to see like the guy that's like, oh no, he's doing even better. I couldn't even figure this out.
That's Dungeon Crawler Carl. Oh man, there's some
Yeah,
business going on there, and that's why that.
I got the first one, so I'm probably going to start reading it when
No,
I
it's the
do
first
my miniatures
the
soon.
first one is the worst one, and it's
Oh
very
no.
good. No, but it's like I'm saying
Okay,
it only
good.
goes up. It only goes
Oh
up from
good.
there.
It's the Dark Souls 2.
It is the Dark Souls 2. Where like the
Like,
first book
man,
I
this game's the worst. Oh, it's still like an 8 out of 10
oh,
though.
it's still really
It's
good.
almost a 9.
Oh, and
Yeah,
there's
it's
some
an
parts in there that are like 10 out of 10. It's like really great.
see.
But yeah, and I think but like it's good enough that I read through it all and I liked it. And I hear the audiobook is very strong too. Like I hear the audiobook is incredibly strong if you want to listen to that. But it's just
I might.
it's I like it, and I feel like it goes to a place where like, nah, you ain't gonna solve this. But the story's good, and the characters are good. But it's just, and I was just thinking about that because a lot of the isekais I watched, like I've watched, I don't know, 3 of them. How have you watched isekai shows? And if so, how many did you finish slash get through? And we're not going to count Digimon because
No,
I
I
did
mean,
like the point in the
it
mother's
is these
basement.
but
Yeah, okay.
no. And then like I mean I like yeah,
Like Digimon, I
I'm
like Digimon.
so I've never liked isekais. I think like the first ones I watched were like Tanya the Evil and what else was it? An Overlord.
Yeah. See, it was
So
something.
it's been a while.
So
Hold on,
there's a point
there's one I remember.
there's a point he made in his video that I wanted to elaborate on, where he said that isekais eventually stopped being about trying to get back home, and I think there's something truth to that.
Yeah, it's like, well, I guess I'm stuck in this world. I'm here forever. No, it should always be like, I gotta get
I kind of
back.
gotta go back home, even if it's like I want to go back home and keep some of this magic sauce. like,
Oh,
well, now that's a reason, but it's just like it's one of those like it feels like oh I'll just live the Dragon Quest world forever. And it's like no, you can't do that. You can't do that.
you have to go home.
Yeah, so like I think the
Oh
Isak.
yeah, sorry. Sorry. Here's the ones that I count, which is Sword Art Online,
Okay,
the Shield Hero, which is awful.
yeah,
That time I got reincarnated slime, it just got boring for me.
yeah, no, yeah.
Gate, and Log Horizon, which are both not great.
Well, no,
And
you don't
then
need to apologize for that.
I think
Like,
it's it.
so to me, isekai is trash food. This is like saying, "Yo, I ate some McDonald's." like
Yeah.
you don't need to. The peak of
I
it
mean,
is like
there's some that's like, yo, I watch this and it's the equivalent of, yeah, I'm just eating out of the dumpster.
sometimes you
There's a
got to
few
eat
of
out of
them.
that dumpster. Sometimes you got to eat out of it.
Sometimes it's, yeah, I went to McDonald's. Sometimes it's, yeah, I went to Burger King. And then sometimes it's, yeah, it just got me little pals.
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes you're just like, listen, I just need to hurt myself. I need to go to
Yeah.
the mall and I need to get that sweet and sour chicken. I
Yeah.
just need to eat it.
Look, I'm just craving it, okay?
I need that
It's not an
garbage.
all it's not an all the time thing, but you know,
So
sometimes.
I have never finished like an isekai show. That is
Oh,
not
you haven't?
Digimon
Oh.
or like Escaflowne, whatever. Like the modern look at my leveling system
Yeah,
go isekai.
the new ones.
If there's a leveling system, I have not finished one of those shows.
I
I always bail.
So here's what I do is I just go to Jeff and say, "Hey Jeff, what are the isekais you like?" And then I read his list and I go, "Okay, those are the ones I'll check out," and that's it. Hey Jeff, what isekais don't suck? What aren't trash? Okay, I'll look at these.
So
And that's the only reason I watched was it Tenkeshi? Oh yeah, Jobless Reincarnate and Moonlit Fantasy because they're good ones.
I have
There's like,
watched
hold on, let me see. Yeah, those are the ones. Oh yeah. So which ones have you watched?
Okay, I
Oh, you said you
saw.
didn't watch any.
I watched I watched a chunk of Rinks as the slime show.
Yeah,
I
slime one.
bailed. I bailed after the lizards joined when the lizards turned into just anime women, and
I
I'm
don't
like,
like it. I don't like it.
I was
They
just
should
like,
have just stayed
I'm out of
lizards.
here. That was the bail point because I was like, this is cowardice. It was also really cowardice when the ogre women turned into like more anime women. I'm like, but they already were anime women. I was confused.
Oh, guys, you guys quit. It's good. Just leave
No,
it.
no, they should have just left it. It's fine.
Keep him more monstrous, but they get stronger.
No, they should have like you already have your elves and whatever for your sexy anime women. Just keep the lizard women as lizard people. You don't need to turn just
Yeah.
into anime women. But I lost interest there. I watched the Spider Show. Saw I'm a Spider, so what? I
Oh yeah.
I really liked it until it just stopped. There's like a point where like the spider escaped the dungeon and then I didn't care anymore. But I really liked the first parts of it. Mainly
Yeah, when she gets out, and we realize it's in media res, and I'm like, okay, I don't care anymore.
See, because I really loved the juxtaposition of that show where it was like the classmates were having the most standard isekai adventure ever, and then like, so what's happening with our dork girl? And she's just as a bug in the thing, like eating and throwing up and crying in a
She's
corner.
like, I'm struggling.
And I
This is a nightmare world. I hate
and I
this.
was like, that's good. I loved that dichotomy. And she's just
I'm
taking
glad.
every evil power on the list. Like, no, sign me up. Check them all
Yeah.
out.
No, no, it's look. I have to survive. I need something good. It doesn't matter.
And
So you missed a good part because at a point it turns out that there's also mechs and robots too, and that are run by the elf village, and I'm like, I don't like this. Get this out of my face.
no, I don't like. No, that's
Yeah, I know.
dumb. That's
Yeah, the
dumb.
elves have all the robots and the mechs, and that's why they're like another force we have to deal with. It's no, it sucks.
That's really stupid. They should just no, because the whole.
I
Also,
know.
I know the spoiler of that show, and I will spoil it now. Where it turns out the spider who you thought was the nerd girl was not a nerd girl at all, but just a spider in the classroom.
Yeah,
And I was like, no, that's dumb.
that's so stupid.
It's better when it's like, here's this nerdy girl we all picked on, and then it's like, well, I wonder where she is in our fantasy castle, and she got turned into she got the raw deal again. Like the nerd getting the raw deal in the isekai, and in like her former life, she got the raw deal, and then she goes to the other world and gets the raw deal again. Like that's good. That's good. I
Yeah,
like it. But I didn't. But I kind of bailed. I just
you get
kind
up
of
there and
bailed.
just who cares?
And
No,
also,
it's no. It's fair.
I watched a bit of RE0. I watched until like Rim and Ram showed up, and then I didn't care because like
Yeah, same.
I felt like this show had like I'm like okay we've hit the rhythm of what this show is, which is like guy with his elf waifu goes into a situation where he's gonna die a lot, and then he's gonna meet a new waifu, like a sub waifu, to get him through that situation, and then we're gonna go to like situation two, and we're
No,
just
now there's a new waifu that
there's a
he has
new
to work.
1 to 2
Yeah.
waifus, and then he has to work with them to save the prime waifu, and then we're gonna go on. And I'm like, okay, we're done here, get out of here. And I think that's all the isekais I have watched.
I'm really looking at a list because I'm like, what counts as an isekai? And I'm like, oh yeah, a few of these do because there's reverse isekai, like
Yeah, no, that counts.
they get pulled into the human world, and then
That
there's also where someone gets isekai. What is it? Oh yeah, drifters, where it's historical.
I did
It's
watch
also
some of
Fate Zero.
Drifters. I really liked parts of Drifters. There's stuff in Drifters.
Yeah,
I like Oda Nobunaga teaching the dwarfs about gunpowder. I'm a big fan of that. That
I
activates my
like
neurons.
I look at the greatest hero ever that's the entire nation in order to stop the bad guys, and it goes, and you squint and go, is that Hitler?
Yeah, yeah. George Washington,
Oh,
Hitler,
that's not
Satan.
Hitler.
He's here,
What the fuck?
and he's
It's
and
like,
he's
okay, well, who's
ready.
this main bad guy? And you take a little closer, you're like, that's the bad guy.
Yeah,
It it's I'm just gonna say it. It's Jesus. Jesus is the bad guy.
yeah. He is. It's great.
He's such a good bad guy because he's not like, oh, I want to destroy everything. He's like, man, humans fucking suck. I'm gonna like lead a kingdom of monsters, and I'm like, all right, that's a cool
Nah,
idea.
that makes sense. Listen, Jesus, we did some bad stuff to him. He'd be a little better.
Yeah,
He'd be a little tad cranky.
you know
Yes.
what? Look, he's fair to do it in this fantasy world. Use his magic to be evil, I guess.
I know it's not like a
No,
hard and
there
fast
and
rule of isekai, but to me, if a stat screen shows up, it's an isekai. Or it's a modern isekai. If
yeah,
someone pulls up a stat
yeah.
screen and goes, let me look at my stats, and I'm like, oh, that's an isekai. That's
It might as well be at this point because every isekai does that.
They all do the stat
Because of
screen. It's like the sword art or whatever, because it was the virtual MMO,
yeah,
and now
that's the
they're
whole
just like,
reason.
nah, we're just pulling it up. Everyone's doing it. We wanna look at your leveling build.
I take it back. There's like two isekais that do it, but it's the you get sucked to a video game, but you can't use the stats
Yeah, I feel like
screen anymore. And I'm like, perfect.
it's
Yeah,
it's because whenever I watch like a Mother's Basement video, and he's always talking about like the current anime or current trash, there's always like four isekais, and they're all like the same. They're like the same thing,
it,
and I'm like,
it's the same protagonist with black
yeah, black to
blue
blue.
eyes, and I
Sometimes it's
can't.
blue. His hair is blue.
Oh, yeah, they all look the same, and I can't. I think so. When I was watching, uh, I guess his recent trash video, he
Yeah.
talked about like three different isekais. And I'm like, I couldn't tell when he was switching in between them.
I only knew
I
that
thought it
there's
was
like the ugly
continuing.
guy one. That one I knew because he's really ugly. But like,
Is solo leveling an isekai?
yeah. Well, I mean, it's more.
Okay,
I I don't think it's a strict isekai, but the whole solo leveling premise is like people go into the dungeons and you level, but it's just like how we would sometimes a dungeon pops up and you got to have your adventure guys go in there and clean it out. Basically, like a game.
no.
So effectively, the dungeons in solo leveling are the video games in Reboot, where they they come down from the sky, and if you don't solve them, bad stuff happens.
Yo, we could it could just destroy one area of the city. We
Yeah,
have to
you
clear
got to
them.
go in there. And the whole point is that solo leveling's main character, John Solo Leveling, can level up. No one else can. So he gets to actually get XP for his
That's
skills.
so dumb. That's so
That's his
stupid.
power, and he just keeps scales exponentially because no one else levels up. But he has to do task, and that's all I know of I just know the plot synopsis. I didn't watch it because I don't have Crunchyroll. I'm busy.
I just see people talk about it. I'm like, what is this? I just know the isekai. I'll ignore, which I'll
I'm
continue to
busy
do.
watching my Alien show. Let me tell you, Aliens Earth is just kicking it. It's killing it.
Okay, I got through episodes 1 and 2.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really fun watching those kids deal with that stuff
So you've seen
because it's a
episode 2.
nightmare.
You've seen still my favorite
Yes.
scene where they're going into the lab and they see the tick monsters and they're like, oh no! And then the eyeball just comes
Ew.
at them and they're just like, monster, run away. That is still my favorite scene because it doesn't matter how invincible cyborg body, android body you are. If you see a gross looking alien, you don't care. It goes away.
Kill it, kill it, kill it. They're like, it's a monster. Get it, get it, get it. The other guy just starts throwing,
He's
like,
just
what is
throwing
it? He throws
garbage at it.
microscopes at it.
It tried to eat her
And then
eyeball.
they try to get her. And then the actual robot comes in and he goes, "There's something scary under here." And they're like, "Well, don't look." And he goes, "I'm just going to look at the computer then. What are you guys doing?
You're robots. It can't hurt you. But they don't know.
You're partly robot. Guys, you can figure it out."
You're like listen, that eyeball monster can't do anything to you.
I'll be honest. They should have killed the xenomorph by now. There's enough people with guns. It's not unstoppable.
Okay, I'm just gonna say Xenomorph does bite it next episode.
Good. I'm happy. I'm tired of it running around and killing people. I'm like, it's not a fucking god. Just shoot it a
So
couple
far,
times.
Xenomorph is actually the least of the alien. Currently, Eyeball Alien is getting pushed. Oh, Eyeball Alien's getting a
good.
lot of play. And
It's eyeball alien. It's the ticks, and then it's the big plant that I saw. I'm like, oh, I
there's
can't wait
also
to see
like
what this does when it opens up.
So as of episode
even
5,
better.
as of episode 5, we have fully seen what Eyeball Alien can do. We've seen the ticks have some tech that is revealed in episode 5 that ups them on the tier. Like first you're like, "Oh, those are just weird spiders and they can like latch onto your neck and suck out all your blood." But they got some moves. they got some stuff they can do, and you get to see what they can do in episode 5 because episode 5 is the flashback of what actually happened in episode 1 on the spaceship.
Okay, good. I kind of so I jumped so while watching episode 1, I stopped midway and then came back to it, and then I immediately went, "Wait, what's happening?" Because I got caught in the scene where the ship's actually crashing.
Yeah.
I was like, "What's happening? What's going on?" And then I had to restart the whole episode.
Yeah, but like episode, so yeah, and then so it's one of those where like I don't think they really should have shown you what happened because I think you can infer. But also, if you've never seen Aliens before, like if you just hear me talking about how much I love this show and you're like I don't get it and I've never seen anything Aliens, then episodes 5 is like here's a 1 hour version of Alien. It's not exactly Alien, but you know, it's a pretty good version.
It's close enough that you'll get it.
You'll get the idea of being on the ship and then all the beats happen of like the aliens are loose, the androids are like, "Nah, we want to get those things back. You don't matter. You don't really matter." You get some stupidity, some sabotage. It's great. You get Eyeball. So yeah, we don't know. I think there's like 8 episodes. We don't know exactly what the that plant with the little thing coming out of it. We don't know what that thing does yet, and I don't know what the bees do. I assume both of them it's something real fucked up. But
None of these aliens do anything good.
They're all bad.
That's why they're in the ship being studied.
The ticks are really bad. Eyeball might be the hero. I'm just saying. My prediction is I think Eyeball is the good one. There's some cool stuff going on, and then there's some stuff.
I do like Wayland Yutani is like, "Yeah, I got these aliens, but like, here's some other ones." It's like, "Yeah, the xenomorph's cool, but look at this other fucked up shit we found. Let's keep studying it."
Xenomorph is really weird in this show because like Facehugger and Xenomorph are getting like no respect and play, and I think that's fascinating from a meta perspective because we all understand what Xenomorph does. Like all of us, we know what Xenomorph does and how it works, and it's like they know how it works, but then like the other aliens are just like we don't know what these things do. And they do messed up stuff. It's great. It's really good. I am thrilled about it. Also, here's some things to think about. Those robots. Bad stuff happens when you put child brains in robots. Maybe they don't handle trauma too well. I'm just saying.
Yeah, maybe you should do it when they're not 11 years old.
maybe you shouldn't send your 11-year-olds to like the horror spaceship and expect them to come
Yeah.
back a-okay.
The second, I guess, genius trillionaire kid saw all the alien eggs. He should have been like, "All right, yeah, you guys get out of here. I'm gonna send like the colonial marines in."
Boy Cavalier is so good because he is like he's incredibly stupid and doesn't know. So I would say
Okay, yeah,
the real life character of Elon Musk makes Boy Cavalier
yeah.
far more realistic, if that makes sense. Because you're like, in a normal story, you'd be like
He's when he starts talking about, yeah, I just want to have like,
an
oh,
intelligent
sorry, when he talks
conversation.
about like conversation, and I'm like, fuck this dude's, he sucks.
And you're like, no, you see it.
Oh, yeah. And
Basically,
like the genetic, the doctor who made the mind transfer technology is like, am I not smart enough? And he's like, you're okay. You're not smart, just not smarter than me. I'm like, shut up.
oh no, you can feel it. Like you can feel it.
I
You can
hate
feel
him.
him posting like a picture online of like a meme from 2016 and thinking he's the smartest human alive.
He's like, yo, I'm a genius.
Oh god, he. So what it really does is you're seeing the show, and as one of my favorite parts of the show is just it's the cavalcade of this is a bad idea. Like everything in this show is just like a
Such a
constant of
bad
like, do
idea.
you know how many bad ideas you are doing per second? It's like a million. It's like there's a million ways all of this is going bad. And there's also one of my favorite bits is he thinks he's Peter Pan. Like if you look at
He
it,
does.
and I understand that's like
Yeah.
the theme of like the show is Peter Pan in Wonderland and growing up. That's like literally the show. But he thinks he's Peter Pan, and he is not. Like he is not Peter Pan. He is in a fairy tale, but it's not like a fun Disney fairy tale. He's in like the Grimm fairy tale where it goes real bad real fast.
Did he not read Peter Pan and understand the lessons?
No,
It is
clearly
about
not.
growing up.
No,
Whatever, okay.
this is like when Elon Musk played like Grand Theft Auto and said, "I hate doing crimes and shooting the cops."
I don't like shooting the cops or like my dog. That's the only thing you do.
The
Also,
name of the game is Crime.
yeah, it's crime. You're going to do crime.
It's called Crime, the video game. You're like, I don't like this crime.
You have to shoot the cops so you can get away with your crime. That's
No,
the whole point.
I want it to be law abiding. I want it to be owned the libs. Where's that game?
I like how he says I don't like killing cops, but he's still like, I'm still going to have sex with a hooker and kill
No,
them.
no, I like that part.
That's fine.
Oh, that's the good part.
He's like, that's the kind I do in real life. That's why,
I need the ketamine.
I love it in the
need-
video
I need
game.
That part. Yeah.
Okay, so also there's the and I finally saw it. The part where I guess Ice Age
Yeah,
3,
Ice Age is
4
in
is
there.
now is canon in the Alien universe.
So during Mandalore's video, his stream of Garten of Ban 8 Anti-Devil, at some point he did
Also bad.
he said that he did one of those like two truths and a lie, and one of the statements was that he is responsible for putting Ice Age in the Aliens TV show because he knows a guy.
Yeah.
And I don't doubt it.
I don't think it just
No, Mandalore's he has some connections.
he could do it. I think he could do it.
One of them, like his statements were, there is an international gang of criminals that keeps trying to get into his house. He was responsible for putting the Ice Age in the Alien TV show, or he talked with like Will Wright. No, it was Sid Meier or someone. He like had a conversation with him, and he was was telling him about some other guy.
I think he could talk to Sid Meier's.
That one was real, because the other guy who was in it joined his chat and said, "Did you tell him about it?"
And then I'm like, I don't think international criminals are trying to break into his house, so I guess the other one has to be true.
But remember, Mandalore also had the problem with the witches.
Oh God!
If you
God damn it!
remember,
Yeah.
where he just had a coven of witches beneath his
Witches.
apartment that kept chanting, and he said I had to deal with it, and he was
I
gone for like a
forgot.
month, and he says it's settled.
We've come to terms.
So Mandalore has some wild stuff that happens to him. It's really weird. So like I do believe that's the
Okay.
kind of thing that he would push to put in the Aliens TV show of Ice Age 4, which is very good. I'm thrilled at Alien Earth. It's like it's shocking how much I'm like love that show. Also, Moro the
I'm enjoying
cyborg
it.
gets a lot of character development in episode 5, and I'm like he's great.
Ooh, okay. He
He's
is great.
he is a villain, but he is like effective, and you get it. Episode
Wait, which one? Wait, which cyborg?
he has the black dude robot arm.
Oh yeah, the one. Yeah, he's got the multi-tool in his arm.
Yeah, he rules.
Okay, good.
He's evil,
I
but he
saw him.
rules.
I saw him shoot that alien, and then he gooted up, and I'm like, awesome.
Yeah,
And then he's like, guys,
don't do it.
let me leave, please. All right.
No, he,
Just get brutally killed.
yeah, I like that because Wayland Yutani would understand how they know what the xenomorph does and how it works. Like they get
They
that thing.
here's the problem. I think we've seen through the movies, we've seen they fucked with the xenomorph way more.
Yeah,
How often have the other companies fucked with them?
probably several times.
Probably a little bit.
They know what those are. I think all of the big five or whatever know what xenomorphs are. I think they all know what they are. Now the other things, like the bugs, the eyeball monster,
Maybe not.
they don't know
Yeah.
what those do. They don't know what those little ticks do. They do some wild stuff to you. Don't. It's bad. It's bad.
Do not let him get close to a vein.
There. That's the preferred thing they do to you.
Oh no! Oh no!
In episode 5,
Alright,
you
I like
see
it even
the
better.
bad thing they do to you. I'm
hell
saying,
yeah.
like, the of power rankings, like, ticks went up some. Ticks got some technology. I don't want to ruin it, but I'm just saying, those things are awful. Those things are, like, truly awful. Like, to the extent, like, I don't even think you can bioweapon them. You just need to, like, burn them. We don't know what the wasps do, and we don't know what that stupid plant does. It's probably really bad. I want to see what that plant
Probably
does.
the worst.
I think like my also prediction is I think like season 2 we're gonna find out about like because I think this is 8 episodes. I think there's gonna be another season, and then you're gonna find out what the other 2 aliens do. Because I think this one you get xenomorph and 4 aliens. I think season 1 you're gonna find out what the tick and the eyeball does, and then number 2 you're gonna find out what the wasp and the plant does.
Okay, that'd be cool. Here's where I'm really I want it to be like, listen, the xenomorph is pretty strong, but like, there's aliens out there that are fucking terrifying compared to xenomorph. That xenomorph is scared of. That's what I really want.
There's some. I want to talk about
It's
some
getting
stuff
close.
that happens in episode 5.
Okay,
There's some stuff that happens
getting-
in episode 5.
I'm gonna finish it this week so we can talk about it next week.
Then next week will be episodes. See, I usually watch it on.
Six.
I usually watch it like on Wednesdays, but I usually because I had D&D on Wednesdays, so I couldn't. But now since that's over, I can watch it on Wednesdays, and that's my Alien day.
Oh, nice.
But man, Alien, it's good. It's a great little show. I'm currently so on board. There's a lot of bits. What else we got here? We'll wait for Drew to get back to talk about Evo being bought out by Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
Don't
worry, but we'll talk about.
We'll talk about that.
Do we want to talk about Do we want to talk about Honker's
I want to talk about
Pokemon?
Honker's Nexus Anima because I think it misses the point of both Pokemon and Teamfight Tactics. Because, like, Teamfight Tactics is a multiplayer game where you don't want to gacha for your units. Like, it doesn't work unless they're trying to do something else with it. Because, like, I know it's gacha, and they want you to get, like,
Yeah,
the Honkai wants you to gacha for your character, whatever, who knows what it is. And those characters have effects on the board, but that's bad. For it does not encourage me to switch over to that game if I was like, say I was playing Team Fight Tactics, and if I had the lizard, then all of my wizards did more magic damage. But that's a game where you're supposed to basically draft on the fly. I don't know if yeah, you know about draft games.
yeah. But yeah. It's like no, you gotta spend more money.
Like to put this in other terms, it's like would you play multiplayer Bolatro, but you could if you gacha'd, you got better jokers than your opponents.
Yeah, no,
Like
never.
that would be what I would describe as Honkai Nexus Anima looks like from the outside of yo, you got your Balatro because the whole point of team fight tactics Dota auto chess is during the match you get modify everyone gets different modifiers and you're supposed to like change what you're playing because of them. It's like you'll get like, hey, your warriors are like double strong this round, so you better try to get them. But if you like went into the match with that, then it's like there's no you're just gonna go by all the warriors. There's no like
Yeah,
decision tree. The point of that game is you're
I
supposed to have like, do I pivot out of whatever I'm doing? Do I try to like put in a couple warriors in there, or do I just go screw it?
yeah. I think I'm thinking it is like, what if someone's like, look, sure, I'll play you in a match, but I unfortunately rolled a Groudon, so and all you have is your level one Pokemon.
Yeah, or just it's like it's
Or what is it? I roll tournament Pachirisu, and
yeah
now it's over for you.
yeah oh yeah get good. And it's like, but I'm not. Also, that game doesn't work single player. Like, you don't play Teamfight Tactics single
Yeah,
player. There's no point to that. And but then there's also, I also think all of the whatever animas, the fake Pokemons. I don't think they look good.
no,
I think
they look like Pal World.
they look like better than Pal World, but they still have that
Yeah,
Pal World air to them. Where I'm like,
if if I'm going to be honest, any game that's trying to be like the next Pokemon just still looks like Pokemon no matter what you do.
I think Digimon has an edge because there's an art style
Oh yeah,
there. But
yeah, but they're no longer trying to be Pokemon. Now they're trying
no,
to be Digimon, and they're making fucking some sick ass games.
yeah, and I just think it's like I don't know why I would play this instead of Teamfight Tactics. Also, the thing about
Yeah,
Teamfight Tactics is I don't have to do mini games to like power up my whatevers.
yeah, yeah.
Like to me Teamfight Tactics is a multiplayer game. It is not a single player I want to sit in the hub and like hang out with my Pokemons or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I
It's
get
I want to go
Pokemon
in.
for
I'm going
that.
in there to play a game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's like I just think those two things are both incompatible with each other. Where like you either like the Pokemon works because of the RPG and you're dealing with your Pokemon. Even like the Arceus games where you're like, yeah, this is Pokemon and you got your stuff. But it's just it's I don't know. I'm just not into it. Also, I don't like the art style of the Honkai games. I think it looks very bland. Like they're not bad.
yeah.
They're not like bad, but they're just bland.
I don't get what's the appeal to it, if
It's
I'm gonna
not
be
cool
honest.
enough and it's not horny enough.
Yeah.
Like when I look at Nikkei, I'm like, no, I get it.
Yeah.
That's like the goon fuel. And I look at those
No,
designs, I'm like, no,
listen.
I get it. No, that's good.
I saw that I saw the new trailer for ZZZ, and they were all, there's a lot of feet in there, and I thought,
No, I
this is
get
for
no,
somebody.
yeah, I get it. I've
I
seen
get that.
I've seen the Korean goon games where like the woman is like jiggling and then you have to like rub up and down on her body and I'm like, no, I understand why the people would pay money for this. But then I look at
Yeah.
like Genshin Impact, I'm like, that's just like a generic anime lady with a sword. Like it does nothing. The guys don't do anything either. They're not cool. I want my dudes to either look cool or women to be sexy. If I'm gonna
I
spend
want
money on it, I'm not gonna do it.
I want ZZZ where you have Billy the Kid and then also that big bear guy and also that big dog guy. And I'm like, yeah, these guys are cool.
Yeah, those I would say of all of those games, I think ZZZ has the most like appealing of the art styles. But then I'm not gonna. I refuse to play that kind of gotcha
No,
game, so I'm not
I
gonna
played
play
it
it.
for a bit. I hated it.
Well, because it's like, it's to me the biggest deal is, and I think this is what saved me is I don't want to have to gotcha for a character and then gotcha for their weapons. To me, that's like one
Yeah.
step too far. If it was like, okay, you had to gotcha to get your Dante or whatever, then I'm like, okay, fine. If I have to gotcha for Bear, if you want Big Bear or Big Booty Lady, you're gonna spend those coins and get them. But are you telling me that I have to now spend money for their good weapons? Like that's too
Yeah.
far. Like I now have to start buying money for like Bear's like stun gauntlets or whatever, and I'm gonna have to start
No,
spending money.
I pulled a 1 in 100 chance so I could get
The
the
bear,
bear.
yeah.
Now I have to get a 1 in 1,000 chance to get his sick weapon,
It's like
his really good weapon.
it's like no, because that's
Like I
even
hate
just
this.
trash. I don't want no trash.
Get away from me.
I don't want that. To me, that's like foul. That's objectively
There's,
foul. I refuse.
there's only one way that ZZZ could get me back in, and that's if they have a bear lady or a big wolf or cat lady.
Now we're talking.
Not like, anime look. I mean like
No, I know what you're saying.
anthropomorphic.
I agree. I agree. You
Be
mean
the
that?
good
You mean that?
kind.
Not a coward. Not the cowards. Not the
Not the
cowards.
coward.
Monster girl. We're not looking
Yeah.
at the problem with the opposite of how I'm a slime. So what or whatever.
Yeah.
We take her booby butt anime woman and then we turn her into a werewolf, but we also double the boob and butt. And now we got a stew
Yes.
cooking. And now we're talking.
Now we're cooking.
Now we're see there. Let me tell you, that's what the people want.
That is what the people
That's what the
want.
people want. I've seen it. I've seen the fan art. That's what they want.
Yeah.
Poor Drew. He couldn't talk about. I've not seen Barbarian. He wants to talk about that.
Yeah. That'll be fun. It's a good movie from what I hear.
I haven't seen it.
I might. You know what? I think I'm put that on the list. I'll get that watched through this week.
I finally watched the episode of King of the Hill where it was revealed that Hank Hill likes soccer, and I was like, thank you, as someone who also liked
Yeah.
soccer during the 10 years.
He's like, you know what? It's not that bad, honestly.
I watched it
It's pretty
once and I
good.
really liked it. I was like, that's what happened to me. I watched soccer.
They got a lot of cool. Yeah.
And then you're like,
Listen
oh.
though, but you gotta follow the rules though. That's how it works.
Well, that's the point. You gotta do the offside rule. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. That's not because then you get offside traps where the people are trying to run up to try to force you into offside positions. But if they mess up,
Look,
it's very gamble.
I get it. But Hank, it's 10-year-old soccer. No one cares that
No,
much.
but it's the rules though.
It's
They gotta learn.
it's fine.
They gotta learn.
It's fine. They will learn when they get into middle school and high school, and then like, okay, we got to be aware of that.
I also like the subplot
They're-
of Bobby buying a horse. That was very funny.
Dude, he gets tricked so hard.
That horse. It's when Joseph was yelling, "Why'd you buy the horse?" And he just patted the horse, and it like just nuzzled up against Joseph, and he just goes, "I love you, horse."
I love you,
I was
horse.
just,
It's like it's that easy.
yeah,
Joseph, I got caught like that.
yeah.
He's like, all right, fair.
I like that him and John Redcorn, and then they bonded and they had the horse. And I'm like, oh, that's a good solution
Yeah,
for that.
it is so nice.
I just that show. I'm saying
I
Hulu's two
also,
kings,
oh God,
Alien.
they're doing good right now.
They're doing Alien, and I don't know, Disney, whatever you've done, or just let Hulu. I don't know how you did it. I don't know how Disney made an accurate simultaneously King of the Hill that's like 100% faithful and one of the better Alien things in like decades.
Yeah,
I don't know how they did it, but okay, keep doing it.
excellent. Please keep it up.
Good job, Disney.
Don't go with the. I would like the idea of like, yeah, Disney had nothing to do with it. They're too busy trying to put out their own fires.
Yeah, there's that could it literally could be they messed up both Star Wars and Marvel so hard that they just said, fine, whatever, do whatever you want with Aliens and King of the Hill, no one cares. And then they're like, oh, no one cares, you say.
Yeah, they got eyes off, so like, oh, we can do whatever we want.
Okay.
All right, nice.
Also, like the butt rock ending to every episode of Alien Earth is incredible, and I love it every time. That does not
It is
stop.
pretty great.
They put like a different like 90s early 2000s butt rock song at the end, and I love it. I'm like, oh, that's like the tone. Cause that's the music that was on when I was reading those Dark Horse comics. And that's what this is. It's great.
Oh man, it's so good. I can't wait to see more of it.
Oh, it's my current top show. I love it. I hope you'll agree that Eyeball is the secret king of the show, or queen. I will, minor spoiler, Eyeball's a girl. They've revealed it. That gets revealed.
That's fair. I'm pretty sure all the xenomorphs are girls too.
Well, yeah, I mean it's like bugs.
Yeah.
A bug is a girl until proven otherwise. That's just how it is. That's how it be when you have like drones.
Okay.
But anyway, I gotta
When you
bounce
have,
because that's getting hot.
all right.
All right,
Uh-oh.
later days.
Bye.
Bye.